Welcome to the research industry's only daily research news video, your Research Business Daily Report, where we are sponsored today and this week by USAMP, the Answer Network, offering technology solutions plus survey respondents for both consumer and business insights. If you are a subscriber to any of our market research newsletters, and shame on you if you're not, you should be well aware of a small but perceptible rumble that's building around the idea of crowdsourcing. But today, whether you're an advocate or a cynic, you might be reassessing your opinion about the idea. Because there is a new smartphone app being released. It's known as Jelly, and it's been developed by Biz Stone, one of the founders of Twitter. He says it's going to improve the way people search for and find information when they are on their mobile phones. Stone is betting that mobile phone trends that include the fact that everyone owns one and is connected at all times is going to work in the app's favor. Specifically, he thinks Jelly will nudge aside internet search engines when a mobile user needs an answer to a question. The free downloadable app will allow users to submit questions to a network of friends on social services that include Twitter and Facebook. Next, Mazda has designated Maritz Dealer Solutions as its preferred provider for its Opportunity Max digital marketing and lead management program. Maritz will work at the start with 100 or so Mazda dealers to help attract new buyers, better manage leads, and boost the buying experience for Mazda customers, and it will do so by emphasizing three fronts: digital marketing, lead management, and improvement of results through analysis. Moving on, RBDR could not be more proud but to announce a series of regular contributions from an executive who has represented the epitome of media research innovation for well over 2 decades. Bill Harvey seems to have innovation embedded in his DNA and has demonstrated ingenuity and astounding thought processes and capabilities over and over again, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Today, in the first contribution, Bill discusses the controversy swirling around ROI in media evaluations.
The marketing mix modeling has become the real basis on which most major advertisers judge the efficacy of their advertising spend. This has been associated also with the rise of the CFO as being more important than the CMO in many organizations. And these combined trends, which started probably in packaged goods in the 1980s with supermarket scanners, and then got a big boost in 1995 from the internet, which raised the thinking and the aspiration of marketers to be able to measure real sales effects. But its marketing mix has been the dominant factor. And so media, the spigot controlling how many dollars goes into TV versus digital versus whatever, is actually controlled by marketing mix now, not just for packaged goods. And as people like David Poltrack at CBS and other leaders on the media side have become aware of this, they've started to invest more heavily in measuring ROI. The triggering cause was probably my company TRA, which in 2005 started to offer a single source solution for measuring and planning and optimizing based on ROI, which many major advertisers, agencies, and media are now using. And Nielsen copied that, and Kantar, the two big research conglomerates in the world, copied that. Rentrack is moving in that direction in a kind of fusionistic way so far. And because of marketing mix, advertisers really have already crossed the line into ROI. Now, the context for agencies, going back to the full-service agency era, Stuart Colley's book in the 60s established the term DAGMAR, defining advertising goals for measuring advertising results, and took the strong position, which still lingers today in the thinking of many agencies, that you can't measure or plan or do anything about ROI when you're judging advertising or optimizing it. Everything has to be done based on persuasion and interim measures. The reason why I'm in favor, as you might guess, of the ROI approach is, why else would I have invented TRA if I wasn't? But it actually goes back to my work with Erwin Efron and the ARF on creating the latest ARF media model, which, like the original one in 1953, says that sales are at the top of this hierarchy of metrics, which starts with exposure and moves up through attention and recall and persuasion, ultimately gets to sales at the top. So from that standpoint, even long before I thought of TRA, I was already interested in optimizing based on sales rather than just exposure. And I think, the ultimate job would be done if we measured everything. And we'll get there someday. We'll be able to measure everything. We'll see all the relationships from level to level. That will give us the best insight for creating the most effective, creative, and using it most synergistically with media environments and targeting and such.
At the media. But there still are some old-line traditional media people out there on the client side that aren't quite buying into it yet. What's their argument, as best you know?
Well, my mind comes back to one particular meeting I had with a very smart person at one of the top 5 banks, spending a lot of money on credit card advertising on TV, and saying ROI, sales, purchase, acquisition, we have direct mail for that. And it comes back to very silo-based thinking. Within that same bank, when you talk to the direct marketers or you talk to other people, they are, the CFO and even the CMO, very oriented to the use of marketing mix to decide how much money to put into TV versus direct mail versus the other thing. And it's only when you get down to a slightly lower level that you have people like the guy I quoted saying, we just buy TV for image and awareness. We don't even try to get sales effect from it, which is kind of not constant or consistent with higher-ups who are judging it based on its ROI and deciding how much money to put into TV based on its marketing mix modeled ROI.
Thanks, Bill, and we look forward to having him join us again in a week or so. If you'd like to reach out to Bill Harvey, here's his email, bill@billharveyconsulting.com. One final note, J.P. Morgan Chase elevated Kristen Lemkow to be the company's CMO, surprisingly only the second in its history. The job responsibility, of course, includes oversight of market research. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by USAMP, the Answer Network, offering technology solutions plus survey respondents for consumer and business insights. Have a great research day, a good rest of your research week. Please enjoy your weekend. We hope it's getting a little bit warmer. And we'll see you again on Monday.